The first football title since 1989. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, the celebration continues for Pikeville High School football fans. The Panthers defeated Beechwood 42-28 last night in Bowling Green to capture the Class A state football championship. Players, coaches, and many fans are now on their way back from Bowling Green. But WYMT's Tanner Hesterberg is still there, and he joins us live with more on how this state title was a family affair for the Panthers. Tanner?
Well, you said it, Steve. Chris McNamee has now won state titles as both a player and as a coach. Of course, Mac was a member of that 1987 Panthers state championship team, and last night he coached his alma mater to another state championship with his family, including his brother Dan, cheering him on from the stands. Chris McNamee accomplished what every high school coach dreams of, winning a state title, complete with the Gatorade bath afterwards. And no one is prouder of Coach Mack and the Panthers than his family, particularly his brother Dan.
You know, he's one of my biggest fans. He loves these boys, and he'll get on huddle and watch film, and he's always, you know, he always knows what to expect.
It's a family affair because we love our football. We love our family. Just the emotional state of last night, finally getting over that hump and bringing the state championship back home means a lot to everybody.
Dan McNamee was a rising high school sports star in Bridgeport, West Virginia, before an injury 20 years ago left him paralyzed. But Dan refuses to be defined by the wheelchair he's bound to and says supporting his brother all the way to a state championship is a life highlight.
Oh, it's right at the top of the list for me because I've seen Chris and all those coaches and kids work so hard in the off season and all the hours they put in, and for them to finally reach that pinnacle and to get the job done, it just shows what kind of a special group they have here this year.
Chris appreciates Dan's insight, even if he is a better motivator than Scout.
No, Dan texted me in the middle of the week, and he said their quarterback is really good, with periods after each one. And you could see, I mean, that guy, you know, was good.
And the Panthers have now achieved greatness, a state title that is not the first in the McNamee family, but maybe the most memorable. And of course, Chris McNamee's son Andrew, also a member of this year's edition of the Panthers. Just a big day, a big weekend for the McNamee family. Now, coming up on Mountain News at 6, we'll tell you about two brothers, the Charles boys, who made a big impact in last night's state championship game. But for now, reporting live in Bowling Green, Tanner Hesterberg, WYMT Mountain News.